Hello everyone, I'm Gefepido. This is Firestorm Part 3. So far things have gone reasonably well. You know, leaving aside certain anthill related issues in Nautilus, but anthills, right? Who could possibly blame me for that? Also, I had almost forgotten I had Impervious. That's good. Now let's see. Watchtower does not look too bad. I mean, Smoldering Scion's kind of annoying. I don't like roaches. I'm forgetting how back row worked, but I don't think he was that bad. And Candyland looks like a shit sandwich with extra trimmings. I mean, well, yeah, because you got the Digger Centipede. The Blast Scion is not a great combo with the Swarmers, but I don't know. Part of me thinks I should get Candyland out of the way, but maybe I'm better off having more upgrades before I fuck with that shit. Also, I do Watchtower last so often that I might as well, get things done here. And, oh right, I got the health so I could save the next core for awkwardness. Alright. I can probably do this, right? Because, I mean, I got the disruptor and everything. What's my alternative? Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't need to do this one. Although this one looks doable. But yeah, I want the rep, obviously. Okay. Glorious. Alright, so, wow, that sure is a lot of roaches and antlions. Why are there so many antlions? This could be really bad, actually. Though I guess if I can disruptor them effectively, it might be okay. If I do this, I could maybe get the Hornet to come up here, which would be nice. But I don't know. Would I be better off putting someone further down here so an antlion could go for him? Or actually, I could put the Nimbus Mech up top is probably a good idea. That gives her a better angle and everything. But I'm probably better off having Geyser Mech here where he can reach more stuff. Honestly, even here I don't especially like because there's only so much room, but if nothing else, he could shoot like a tile here and push the smoke out to here, so. And I'm glad I don't have any self-damage shit in this squad. What a dick. Dick. Oh, wow, I'm kind of stuck. Cool. So, how do I make this work? Okay, so I could flip all three of these losers, but that still leaves Geyser Mech kind of stuck. Now, pursuant to that, let's see. If I had Nimbus Mech do this, then the Roach and Antlion both become ineffective. Then I could flip these, and then, and I mean, that would technically solve the turn. It wouldn't be the most satisfying solution, but it would solve the turn. Now, just trying to think, is there any way I can do interesting firestorming here? Let's see. If I pop the smoke here, Then Spark Mech could shoot here and it would kill this antlion and, well, this roach would already be pushed aside. I mean, hypothetically, if I'm flipping these three, then I could do like this. Then have Nimbus Mech shoot here and Spark Mech pop the lot of them, which would get this antlion and these. It's not great, honestly, but there's a lot of stuff going on here. So if I did this, and then geysered here, I could at least... No, wait, I still need to get this antlion, or I'm not accomplishing much. Now, let me think here. What other options do I have? I could shoot here, which would get that egg sac and drop that antlion, allowing Geyser Mech to... I suppose I could then have Geyser Mech move over here and... Could actually move up here and smoke these two. Though Spark Mech would then not be in a position to take proper advantage. But at least they'd be, you know, smoked. And Spark Mech could get some damage going on someone. I don't know. Or I could have Nimbus Mech do like... No, not like that. Not like... Yeah, this doesn't work because Geyser Mech's there. This doesn't help much, though it's funny. No, right, like... No, right, can't do that. What am I... What was I thinking before? There was something. Right, yeah, I was thinking like this. Then where would that leave Spark Mech practically? Spark Mech would end up here. 1, 2, 3... Well, he'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. But then, I suppose Geyser Mech could at least get over here and the Disruptor could do these. It's not great. Better than a sharp stick in the eye, but not great. Again, doing this is certainly an option. Not a great option, but an option. But I do think getting Geyser Mech out of there does offer certain advantages. Or I could move Spark Mech before I do that, if I could figure out what I was doing with Spark Mech. Which I absolutely can't because I'm an idiot. Now, if I did this with Geyser Mech, planning to flip those... Wouldn't accomplish much, though. Yeah, I do feel like this might be my better play. Ugh. Honestly, I'm just getting tired of staring at this particular turn. And of course the fucking rocks are there, but at least he would be on fire. Okay, so let me think. If I do this, do I have Right, yeah, then I could smoke these two with Geyser Mech. Hang on, if I do like this, right, yeah, then the roach is not going to be stopped, so I can have to properly smoke them both. And, well, at least I have impervious, right? So I could just do that, and at least he'd be on fire. Or I could set this thing on fire, but do I really want to leave Spark Mech in that corner? I most assuredly do not. Eh. Not a great first turn, but there were no spawns, so I'll live. Oh, you stay the fuck away from my trading post, you piece of shit. I will eat your fucking soul for that. Okay, that's a problem, but... So, I could flip these two, and it would be... Yeah, if I flip these two... Actually, wait. Because this one goes first, I could flip these two. And, if I flip these two, then this one kills that one. Then, this won't do, no. Now... Might need Geyser Mech to do, like, this here. Not sure I... Oh, wait, that might be a bad move, but... I could have Geyser Mech go here and blow smoke like that. Because then Spark Mech could get over here and pop the smoke, and it would... Well, the problem is... Well, it would ignite both these, and the Hornet would be canceled. But I still... Yeah, so... Flipping these two with the Disruptor. Are there still no spawns? Damn. Okay. So yeah, if I flip these two with the Disruptor, it should take care of these three. Then I could have, yeah... Geyser plus Spark Mech theoretically could cancel the Hornet and set these both on fire. And Nimbus Mech could smoke this guy, or could actually... If I could get in the right position, maybe push this one down to hit that one. Can I do that? I don't know if I can do that. Because if I do this, then, yeah, Nimbus Mech doesn't have any way to survive the explosion. So I may just not have the right angle for it. But if I get Spark Mech out of the way, I could push this one up. Except I was planning to have Geyser Mech stand there. I guess I could have... Okay, Yeah, and I can't risk having smoke next to the Disruptor. Now, let me see here. But yeah, pushing this one... I guess I could just smoke this guy directly and be very careful not to detonate it, but... Also, let's get this done before I forget. Yeah. Now... I could just have Nimbus Mech shoot here now, pushing this guy down to kill that one. And then have Geyser Mech get over here and smoke this guy, whether or not Spark Mech does the thing. And Spark Mech could kill this Antlion for all I care. Now, yeah, this isn't great. I don't love this turn, but I don't hate it. I do need to get someone over here to get this egg sac dealt with at some point, though. But still, this turn I should see a roach and an antlion dead, so that's not nothing. Okay, Geyser Mech could solve those two right now. Okay, so, yeah, Geyser Mech could do this right now. The Roach would no longer be on fire, but these two would not be a threat. I could have Spark Mech then stand here and burninate that guy. Burninate. Or, hell, I could have Nimbus Mech do this, and have Spark Mech get there to do it. Either way, that should, I think, solve everything. Yeah, I don't want to try and get too overly clever with this shit. Actually, wait. If I had Spark Mech do this, then, no, I think it only ignites the actual clouds, not the adjacent spaces, so that wouldn't do for the Hornet. And the Hornet's gotta get done. Although well, no, I can't flip the Hornet because Nimbus Mech is busy over there. Ah, well. What can you do? 4 Vec when you got the Disruptor is not the worst thing. Excuse me. Okay, so these two could just be flipped right now. Now, yeah, if I set this guy on fire, then everyone shares some XP, and that's good. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's a good way to get XP on everyone here. If I do this, then I guess that means Spark Mech is picking up the XP from that one, so that was probably a net failure for me, but look, at least I got through the map intact. I'm calling that a win. Now that I think of it, if I get the Awkwardness Inducer, I might have to avoid the Picnic Blanket mission. Now then. Also, I kind of love the icon there. The twiddling fingers. Yeah, I feel that. Oh boy, the train. This could be tricky, but it also could be... I mean, the rail layer was okay, I think. Or I could do this one. And then think carefully about whether I want to do this one. The guided missiles aren't so bad. Wow, that's a lot of VEC. Hopefully the guided missiles are somewhere useful. Otherwise, this is gonna be a shit sandwich with all the trimmings. Okay, anyway. Wait, can the starfish even... Starfish can barely reach anything. Okay, maybe I want to put people in the lanes that don't have buildings. I don't know. I was thinking about baiting the starfish, but yeah, it can't reach, so who cares? Do I want to go all the way down here, though? That's kind of far. If anyone should go down there, maybe Nimbus Mech. Come on, guided missiles. Do me something good here. Oh, hey. That ain't bad. Yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Okay, so I could get Geyser Mech over here, blow me some smoke up yonder, so the starfish is kind of stuck. Or can I do better? No, not really. Well, I could get Geyser Mech over somewhere, do something, get Spark Mech here and shoot the Hornet, have Nimbus Mech go here and do this. Actually, yeah, that would... Well, no, because I wouldn't have anywhere to... No, wait! Yeah, I could get these two both out of the way by whatever means suits me. Then have Nimbus Mech go here and do this. Then I guess I'd probably... I'm kind of thinking I'd have Spark Mech do like this, and then Geyser Mech would go here and pop a shot to make sure the starfish stays down. Even if... I know that would put out the fire, but I can't have... But if Spark Mech goes first, it doesn't work. Or rather, Spark Mech has to go first from this angle. I was thinking about trying to get this egg, but getting those is good too. Now, hopefully I read the situation correctly. Yeah, this might be my biggest guided missile coup. Wait, is that all of them? Also, I need to double check when the awkwardness damage procs, but... Oh, I think I just saw it. Anyway, so... Oh, wait! The egg sac took the awkwardness damage? Wow, okay. Yeah, let me see here. There's 3 spawns, so I should probably let them happen. Well, no reason not to give it some burnination. And should I black a spawn? I probably would have been better off popping a shot over here, but... Okay, now, if I remember the rules, antlions that are burning on a cracked tile don't go... Oh, right, yeah, I forget. Going underground puts out the fire. So rude. Anyway. So, that's... Oh, yeah, right. Almost forgot about the firestorm thing. Whole thing, that is. Anyway. So, we're gonna... I got the time pad, right? Good. May as well put something there. Alright, now, who needs the XP the most? I guess Nimbus does, so Nimbus it is. And... yeah, okay. Ah, shit. I should have smoked him, weirdly enough. Oh well. It's a minor thing. Yeah, Watchtower's really good at military conflict as long as they have, you know, someone totally unrelated playing spotter for them. Ah, well. Anyway, maybe I should give Nimbus the health, just because that 2 health really freaks me out a lot. Even though Nimbus shouldn't be the one getting into deep danger. Oh boy. Now let's see. This mission always pisses me right off. This mission also pisses me right off. Fine. Also, 2 coins is a weird name, but okay. Anyway, you know, I always think I shouldn't go adjacent to a mineral, because then the Vec will step on it, but they will anyway. I mean, most of the minerals are adjacent to stuff here. Also, if I go here, then it'll be easy for them to block me in. And, I don't want to deal with that. Is this gonna... I don't know. Joy. Oh, hey. Alright, so this is annoying, but let me see here. If I do this, then that antlion won't really give a shit, but the 2 that are actual threats will smoke. However, if I detonate the smoke, then that presumably blows up 2 minerals, and that would be awful. And I would be mad at video games. Now, there are worse fates than anger at video games, of course. Now, I could then have Nimbus Mech get over here and push this guy up, I guess. And then maybe Spark Mech even finish him off if I so feel like. I don't know. I do not like not getting rid of any Vec this turn, but I don't see a lot of options here. Hang on, when does the awkwardness go off? Because, like, theoretically, if it damaged the antlions, wouldn't they just go under? I don't... Does it work that way? I just don't know. Anyway, hang on. This... Yeah, okay, the fire isn't going to stop the roach. And it won't be enough to stop this guy. This might be my best play at the moment. Even if I don't want to detonate that shit just yet. Now, I would like to collect minerals, but I would also like to murder this hornet. I feel like murder might be my best option here. Excuse me. Okay, so awkwardness happens after the Vec attack. That's important to know. Fuck you, antlions. Eat your fucking soul for this. Yeah, so that might be the mission already done here. So, now if I do this, the antlion ducks and covers before anything can be achieved, because he's a coward. Now, this doesn't work because... Oh, no, wait, I forgot antlions aren't the ones with armor. Great. Now let me think. I'm pretty sure this is solvable, it's just annoying. Maybe? Okay, yeah, I could shoot this antlion right now, then... No, wait, pushing the hornet up doesn't work. This is a problem, actually. Now, if I do this, the antlion's out of the way, and then Spark Mech could shoot the hornet, and it would burn to death. And then Geyser Mech could, damage the antlion, I guess. Oh, right. Oh, right. Carl being immune to acid means the roach is doing jack shit to him. That's actually kind of cool. But yeah, seriously, fuck this mineral mission. And the horse it rode in on, no offense, Tussex. So yeah, I do this, antlion goes down, Spark Mech sparks the shit out of the hornet. Yeah, this is still a terrible mess. And can't go from there. Gotta be here, which is awful. But at least it's gonna die. And yeah, this loser can bite me. Oh, and the roach is gonna take social anxiety damage from being there. So, you know. Man, I just realized, like, the mission where you have the war rig collect wrecks might be a real problem with Awkwardness Inducer because the wrecks count as enemy units. Alright, so annoying. I was just thinking I could push the gastropod over here, but this loser's on the rocks. And not in the fun way. So, still, I can kill that antlion right now. This one, I kind of want to smoke that guy just so he doesn't put another damn chasm there, but it doesn't matter that much. Now, if I put these guys together, they'll at least take... Hang on, will one of them take damage? If the roach takes damage first, then the gastropod might not be feeling awkward anymore. Or I could get the Nimbus Mech out of the way and have him do this. Oh, hey, first blood. And then we'll if the gastropod takes the damage, that'd be good. And then, hey, I could even be over here and spawn black, I guess. If I don't mind this happening. I can probably manage, unless I can't. You know how it is. Now, where do I want Nimbus Mech specifically? I guess I could go here and smoke this guy instead of spawn blacking. But the spawn black seems like a good move under the circumstances. Now, let's see. I assume it goes in attack order, so... Okay, so... Even if awkwardness killed the first one, the second one still dies of awkwardness. This is important data. Thank you, Tatu, for allowing me to make this study of social awkwardness. Now then. Trying to think if there's a good way to do this that... Well, I need the time pod if I want to start fucking around with this shit. And SparkMech can't reach without, you know... I guess I could... If I go here, then... No, that's still on the time pod. I'm overthinking this since these two are not an actual threat. And I can't actually stop kill either of them since without busting a time pod or doing something convoluted. There's simply no point overthinking this. I would like to take a moment to say that mercenaries can lick my shit. Yeah, fuck off, dude. They're your guys and you couldn't corral them yourself. How is this my fault? Anyway, the +1 damages all look very nice. Do I want health on Geyser or Spark? Both, really. Damage on... well, both the damage upgrades are shit hot, but I should be able to get 3 cores at the end anyway. And Geyser Mech is the one that isn't impervious and actually burns if you set him on fire, so he probably needs the health more. I guess, I don't know. I could try for the train mission, but I might be better served doing something that's more likely to succeed. Although this setup does look like one... because at least there's not a frickin' corner by the train where I'd, you know... where the Vec are gonna duck into. Or I could just do this one. I don't know. Whatever. No reason to be too much of a coward. Right? Okay, I don't actually know what the correct thing to do here is. Alright, maybe I can get the Hornet to attack here or here, which would be nice. Oh wait, Vec, a lot of them can't attack in level E. Wow, gastropods are slow. I hadn't realized. Oh well. I guess if I can get him to point... well... oh, that won't do it all. Okay, so I can't... I could have Nimbus Mech shoot here and push the gastropod here, but that doesn't exactly solve the gastropod. Of course, I could also just have Spark Mech shoot the gastropod right now and set him on fire. Or, I could have Nimbus Mech shoot the Roach, smoking him, and shoving the gastropod aside, then have Spark Mech get over here and burn the gastropod, and also burning this spawn tile. And then Geyser Mech could get over here and smoke this. That still leaves this guy destroying this tile that I'd prefer not destroyed, but not the end of the world if it is. Alternatively, I could, let's see, I could have Geyser Mech do this, smoking the Roach. Then I guess Spark Mech could just get the gastropod, and Nimbus Mech could actually go over here and push the Hornet up, or smoke the Hornet, either way. I guess getting the Antlion dealt with is probably better in this case. Oh, I kind of wish I'd put Spark Mech front and center so I could get him on the spawn and do this. Oh well. And I need to make sure I get that thing, since I have no way to freeze the train. Hang on, can I... This isn't ideal, but it's something. Oh hey, the train is awkwardness. Wow, rude. That's a lot of stupid bullshit. Okay. So let me think here. Let's see. I could target the gastropod here and put the, what's it called? Starfish away, but a bit of a problem there. The problem is the hornet, really. Now, if I shoot here, the hornet ceases to be... Yeah, this might be too much stuff to actually solve. And this mission might have been a terrible mistake. You know how it is. Now, let's see. If I... That won't work. Okay, let me think here. What have we got? So yeah, Yeah, the problem I'm about to have is that I'm pretty sure I need the Nimbus mech to solve two different problems. I could have Spark Mech do this Antlion and at least he'd go away, but I need two Nimbus mechs. This seems like the right solution, but I also need Nimbus mech to push this Hornet away. Unless there's something I can do to these two. And this guy pretty much needs to be pushed and or smoked. Because, yeah, I could do this, but I can't get the gastropod that way. There's simply no angle for it. Because if I do this, I damage the train. So, I might be kind of boned on the train thing here. Oh well. I never liked the train anyway. And it never liked me. It's kind of a dick. I suppose I'm better off at least getting the starfish out of the way. Since nothing else is gonna help. Is there anything else I can do here? Yeah, because if I shoot here, pushing the gastropod and hornet away doesn't matter at all. I guess if I do this, then the roach and starfish cease to be a threat this particular turn, but then what? That doesn't really... I mean, that would... No. Geyser Mech wouldn't be able to get in a good position to stop the hornet. Or, I think, even the gastropod. Yeah, there's simply nothing for it here. Even if I ignore this antlion, I think. Hang on. Not to mention the rock, but, you know, one thing at a time. Yeah, I really need the disruptor right now. That would be perfect. Oh well. I already failed the Perfect Island Award, so who really cares? Yeah, I shouldn't have done the train mission. Why didn't someone stop me? What were you bastards thinking, allowing me to make such a mistake? Jerks. How embarrassing. Well, I'm glad they feel awkward about it at least. Oh, great. Now I can't even burn the guy. Okay, so I guess I'm pushing this guy in the water because fuck him. And I'm probably pushing the gastropod in the water because fuck him. And, that served no purpose, but it made me feel slightly better. Huh. So, even on turns after the train has already been destroyed? Yeah, whatever, buddy. It's not like the tracks were clear. That was job one, you know. Anyway, hopefully I can get this one done so I at least get my 3 cores. Otherwise, this will be really shameful. As if it wasn't already. Now, how's this guy? Oh, yeah, this! He's basically like a centipede, kinda. Ish. Alright, there's not really a good place to be having him, is there? Good thing I've got smoke. Alright, I suppose I want to put my crew on the lanes with not much in them. Hopefully the starfish will go for it and the gastropods. Oh hey, if I pushed the gastropod to one side, he'd be taking the hit from Bactra. So hypothetically, I could do this. Well, no. Hypothetically, I could move, have Spark Mech ignite Bactra, then have Geyser Mech blow the gastropod into Bactra's attack path. And then Nimbus Mech could... I don't know. I was thinking about having Spark Mech kill the starfish just to have it dead. Actually, it would kind of make sense, I guess, to have Nimbus Mech blow Bactra over here so he's shooting the starfish, because he'd kill it if he hit it directly. And then I could have Spark Mech go up here and just ignite Bactra, and then Geyser Mech could shoot the gastropod and smoke him up or whatever. I think that's a reasonable play, because I prefer to get at least one Vec eliminated on the first turn, even if it's a weak loser Vec. And there we go. Not ideal, but at least with the boss burning, progress is being made. And one more Spark Mech shot will see him done if I don't smoke. Oh, nice! I keep forgetting about the awkwardness. Oh, fuck, right, Smoldering Scion. That's actually a problem. Well, maybe. Bactra decided to shoot it not much this turn, so I might be okay. Huh. And the Antlion is doing jack shit. So yeah, I could just go over here and shoot Bactra in the face. But I probably want to get the Scion dealt with. At least like this or whatever, because... Oh, wait! If I do this, then they both die. That's the good stuff. Even if I can't block a spawn this turn, it's worth it. Screw you, Bactra. Anyway, yeah, so the Scion, right? Yeah, I don't have a good angle here, but I can, at the very least, do this. Oh, huh. You know, if I just get out of the way and let the antlion shatter this chasm, then wouldn't the gastropod simultaneously kill the antlion and pull himself into the chasm? Isn't that how that works? I think that's how that works. I mean, I kind of have to now, don't I? Fuck me if that isn't a lot of, rock tiles inconveniently placed. Still. Fuck off, and... Anyway, I want to see if this works how I thought. Oh, that's the good shit. Alright, so let me think here. Opener, okay, I guess. Supporter, maybe, but precise positioning's important with this guy. Technician, couldn't hurt. I don't know. Opener wouldn't be bad because the first turns have been pretty awkward sometimes, but it's never been my favorite ability. Technician is usually pretty good, but I haven't been taking that much damage. I'm gonna take Opener, just because, you know, blah blah blah, first turn, etc. And, I'm thinking I want that XP. Give me the XP. Nice. Okay, so she doesn't do damage. Cheap plating is an option, but health is probably better overall. Wow, suddenly my artillery is tanky as fuck. I guess we're done here. Man, after those two missions that really went donkey fuck on me, having the boss fight go so smooth is weird. Anyway. Oh my. You know, it would be hilarious to have both. It absolutely would. I'm just not sure it... I mean, if I buy this now, where am I gonna get the cores to? Okay, hang on. I could buy it and then get 2 cores and I'd have it. I just wouldn't have the damage upgrades. But I'd have every Vec taking damage every turn. And I'd end up having to decide between this damage upgrade and the other. But it's so funny. Of course, I'd have to be really careful when the Blast Scion's on the field. But it's so funny. I have to. I can't not. Especially since I'm pretty sure this is the other one Tatu made. So, thank you for watching. Join me next time for part 4.